good morning. Welcome at the next video with Purna Spirit. Today we are going to do some slow morning stretch, not really difficult poses, just nice, comfortable. So especially if you like a bit of movement in the morning or if you woke up a little bit stiff, this might be really nice for you. So we're probably not gonna need any props, but if you like to keep some pillow or blanket next to your mat in the case, it can help you for a bit either deeper stretch or help you to maybe elevate the hips to go slower to the poses. You are more than welcome to do so. We are going to start with a sitting on the heels. If this is a little bit painful or doesn't feel super comfortable, you can already use your little pillow under the buttocks in between your feet, or you can just find any other comfortable position. You can cross your legs, you can even stretch the legs forward, so just whatever feel good. So once you find a comfortable sitting position, we are going to close the eyes and just soak into this beautiful morning. So just notice, how is your breath today? Maybe notice your thoughts slowly start flowing through your head. It's very good. Immediately when you wake up in the morning, just notice that little moment where there is not yet this whole hurricane of the thoughts. It's just the mind being silent. So this is also a great time of a day just to dive into your practice, to reconnect with yourself, staying a bit in this silence. So just observe how you feel. How is your body today? How is the surroundings around you? Maybe there are some sounds and voices coming from outside. Maybe there is complete silence. Maybe you even like to play a bit of music. Then you just come a little bit closer to yourself and let all those outside effects and sounds, just let them disappear a little bit, like they're melting away. Just listen to your breath. If you are used to Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, you can of course include it and engage this breath just to hear how you're breathing. And if you do not know anything about Ujjayi, do not worry. Just choose any other breath you like and just listen carefully. With each inhalation, let new energy come in. And with each exhalation, relax your shoulder, still relax your mind. There is no need to be anywhere else, thinking about anything else. Just all the duties and plans. Let it be a little bit out of your mat. Just pack it in a little package. It's gonna wait for you. You can pick it up after the session. Let's take at least 2 more 3 breaths in here. And before we enter our first asana, I would like to actually start with a little short mantra, So Hum mantra, which we translated from Sanskrit as So means I and Hum means am. So when we translate it, it means I am, which is actually the most you can say about yourself, right? Because anything you add up after it, I am daughter, I am woman, I am boyfriend, I am mother, I am children. It's just kind of adjustment of our ego in this world, but I am is the most core. It's this point. It's this your anchor. You can say about yourself anytime during the day, and you can reconnect with this deep, deep self. So I think it's really nice to start with this little mantra in the morning, just to remind yourself that you just are. So first we just get used to the sound, and then we will also add up the arms. So first we will just chant a few times with one exhalation, just so. So let's first inhale together. Let's repeat 2 more times. Inhale. One more time. Try to slow down. Inhale. Just notice the vibrations where you feel the sound in your body, where it spreads. And instead of really focusing on how it sounds, focus more on how it feels. So now we add the other syllabus, hum. So again, let's slowly inhale through the nose. Hum. When you chant this this B humming sound, just separate the teeth slightly so they are not creating uncomfortable sensation. 2 more times. Inhale, nose. One more time. Inhale. Now we will combine both to so, hum, but we chant both with one exhalation. So both of them, so, hum, one exhalation. Let's inhale 3 times. So, hum. Inhale. So, hum. Inhale. So, hum. Just notice how you feel. Observe little details. Now, the last part, we will also add up the arms. And while we move the arms, keep on observing what is going on when you chant those vibrations, when you send those vibrations to your mind and to your body. And also notice that when we chant so, we sink a little bit higher so you can feel the vibrations more around your head. And when we chant hum, it more comes from the core, and especially you can feel it in your chest. So this is also a beautiful mantra connecting our mind and our heart. So when we add up the arms, we are going to keep chin mudra. So you place the tip of the middle finger to the root of the thumb, the rest of the fingers just stretching forward, both palms facing up. Now one arm is going to lift up around 45 degrees, and when we will chant so, the arms are exactly at the same spot, just stable. And when we start to chant hum, we are going to switch the arms. So just observe what's gonna happen. Prepare your arms, close your eyes, and first we inhale. So, hum. So, hum. So, Soham. Soham. One more time. Inhale. Soham. You just slowly relax both hands on your knees. You can release the mudra. Relax your shoulders again. And just in between, take one natural deep breath in. And slow breath out. Perfect. When we balance both energies in the body, we will slowly enter the first pose, child's pose. So very easy. It's probably morning with you as well. And you use this a little comfortable, soft stretch. So you can choose any variation of the child's pose. I like, for example, personally, to just open the knees and stretch the arms forward. But if this is getting too much around hip joints, you can just keep your knees together and maybe stretch the arms along the body. If you feel that there is some pain or discomfort around the neck spine, you can also place this your little prop, a pillow or blanket under the chest or under the forehead to just keep it supported. We take a few breaths in here. Just try to relax. Notice again the little details, like for example the texture of your mat under your fingers. We will slowly start walking sideways. So you stay in any variation of child's pose. Just if your arms were around the body, you can stretch them forward, and we will slowly start walking, maybe slid slightly out of the mat towards the right side. You can keep your head relaxed, forehead touching the floor, and just feel this nice little stretch on the left side of your ribs. You start walking back to the center, one deep breath in between. And then we slowly start walking towards the left side. Keep on sitting backwards with your hips, relax your head, and try to take a deep breath this time to the right side of your ribs. And we slowly start walk back to the center. Perfect. We will bring the knees a little bit closer, and we do a dynamic cobra now. So we will start moving the body a little bit. Just stretch the arms forward. Keep the palms on the floor. And as we inhale, keep the elbows in. Imagine you want to touch knees, just chin on the floor. And as you inhale, lift up just a little bit. Be gentle with yourself in the morning. Then press the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, sit back to the child's pose. We repeat a few more times. Try to feel every little movement as you inhale. Lift up just till the navel, it's enough. And as you exhale, sit back. 2 more times, just keep on breathing with the movement. Inhale, maybe you come a little bit higher. And then you exhale, sit back. 1 more time. Very slowly. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sit backwards. Excellent. Now we slowly come forward to kind of a swings pose or baby cobra, and we will give a little attention to our knees. So we can place the left hand under the head just to support it. Let's bend the right knee and see if you can reach the right foot with your right hand. If this is difficult and not comfortable, you can also take some belt or stripe or just piece of cloth to hook your foot. You inhale, and as you exhale, gently stretch. Try to pull the right heel towards the right buttocks. We are reaching also for the stretch around the knee joint, but also on the front side of your thigh and the groin. So if you don't feel so much, you can gently contract the buttocks and press the pubic bone down to the floor. Now you're probably gonna feel it a little bit more. Great. We will switch the side, so gently release. Place the right hand to support your head. Bend the left knee. This is also quite a nice twist for your spine. Reach the left foot with your left hand. First you inhale, and as you exhale, gently press the heel towards the buttocks. Again, you can contract the buttocks and press the pubic bone down. Just breathe, feel the stretch. Breathe into the stretch. Then we slowly release, coming back to a baby cobra. We want to keep the elbows under the shoulders. We also want to activate the shoulders. So while you are here, gently press the tip of the fingers to the floor. Try to stay up above your shoulders. You can gently contract the buttocks. If you feel you are a bit stiff around the sacrum, which is very normal in the morning, let's contract the buttocks a few times, and then you release again. It's like giving a little extra stretch or massage in the lower back. So you squeeze the buttocks and release. Maybe it just needs a bit of cracking, a bit of movement to get released. If you feel you can go a little bit further from here, we come higher. So you open the fingers to the sides, and then you see if you can even stretch the elbows. You can maybe even walk a little bit closer to the hips. If this is too much, you just walk the hands forward, or you stay low as we just did before. Try to press the fingertips again to the floor so you activate many points in your shoulders. And when we are in here, you can even relax your head. So let's give yourself a few movements back and forth. Keep on breathing. Just nicely relax your head. This is a great opportunity to also stretch trapezius, because we are pressing the hands to the floor, so the hands are grounded, and you can move every little muscle around your neck. Perfect. Then we bring the head back to the center. We will lower the arms so we all meet back in the swings. Place the hands close to the chest and slowly lift back up to the tabletop. Very good. We do few cat-cows. So after this chest opening, let's slowly round your back, pressing hands and knees to the floor, looking at your navel. As you inhale, slowly open up, open the chest, look up. And as you exhale, round your back. As you inhale, open up, look up. And as you exhale, last time, round your back, stay here. Push the hands a little bit more to the floor. And as you inhale, just come back to the center. Perfect. Now we will do a little twist in here. So we want to take the right leg forward and place the right knee on top of the left leg, kind of like preparation for cow face pose, but we just stay here, right knee on top of the left one. Then we want to place the left forearm on the floor, so the hand is nice and flat, like a little support, and we will start twisting the spine. So as you inhale, follow the right hand with your eyes, and for the beginning we can just bend the elbow, placing the top of the palm on the lower back and following the movement with the elbow and the shoulder. Looking up, gently press the left forearm to the floor. You can even tuck the left toes in, so it will help you with the balance, and also gently press the left toes to the floor so you can twist a little bit better. If this starts to be comfortable, you can even stretch the right arm up. If you feel a discomfort looking up, just look forward or even down. Just take it easy. We inhale one more time, and as you exhale, slowly place the right hand back down and just lift up on your hands. We will stay here, just moving the right knee forward to a nice pigeon pose. So it depends on your anatomy, how much your hips are open. We have a lot of options. You can also keep your right foot behind the right knee to protect the knee. If it feels comfortable, you open the right knee a little bit more to the side and you move the right foot a little bit forward. Now we inhale in here, and as you exhale, just start moving forward. You can also stay here for a few breaths. You can create a pillow from your hands. You can stay here again. If it feels good, you just continue forward, stretching the arms forward. And we slowly start walking back. You will continue with our little sequence. So this time we want to stretch the right leg back, but we want to bring the left foot forward to a low lunge. So these muscles on the front side of the thigh, we just contract it. Now we try to stretch. So first we want to come to overstepping dragon. So we actually want to bring the left knee much forward in front of the left toes, and we want to reach the nice stretch here around the Achilles. So you might be falling a little bit forward, having rest either on the tip of the fingers or on your palms, and with each exhalation just let the knee to fall a little bit forward. Very good. And we move a little bit back. So this time we look for the alignment where the left knee is exactly above the left ankle. We can slowly rise up with the palms. Just move the shoulders backward. If it's enough for you to stay here, you can stay here. Otherwise, we add the arms as we inhale, stretching up. And as you exhale, just place your hands to the Namaste in front of your chest. Let's repeat 2 more times. Inhale. Stretch up, open chest. Exhale, namaste. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, see if you can sit a little bit lower with your hips. Perfect. We place the hands in front and we will just shift the weight forward. This time we actually want to sit down. So the motion we are searching for is that we want to sit the right next to the right heel while the left leg is extended forward. Now, of course, in the morning, this might feel too much for many of us. So again, you can use your little prop, just sitting higher on your pillow, staying there and breathing. If this feels comfortable, you can even place your hands a little bit behind, but never push yourself. Just breathe through and listen the sensations of your body. So the right knee should be completely relaxed, no pinching, no pain. You can stay here, maybe slightly opening your chest, maybe looking up. If you feel that you still have a space in a knee joint for a little extra stretch, you can maybe even place your forearms on the floor, and as you again inhale, you can drop the head backwards. If it feels still good, you can even come all the way down to the half saddle pose, but again, do not force yourself. Maybe even stretching the arms above the head and just breathing into the front side of your body. And wherever you are, we will slowly start walking back. So if you are all the way down, you always come equally with the support of both of the elbows, slowly rising up. We can just take a journey back again on both legs. And we will continue the whole sequence on the other side. So for a little twist, this time we want to bring the left knee in front of the right one. You gently open the feet to the sides. Then we place the right forearm and a flat hand on the floor. Giving a little support, tuck the right toes in, and as you inhale, open up, twist, follow your hand. Again, for the beginning, you can bend the elbows. Note that my palm is facing to the space behind me. And as you inhale, just pull the left elbow a little bit more backwards, open up. You can complete the twist with looking up with your eyes, but you can also look forward. You can even do some movement with your neck. Just keep on breathing. If you like, you can stretch the left arm up as you inhale and then open more back. Press the right hand and the right toes more to the floor. Then we inhale, lift up, and as you exhale, just come back. Very good. This time we keep the left knee forward. Again, depends on you how much you're going to open your hips. More the left foot is forward, more is recommended to keep the left foot flexed to really protect the knee. Look backwards, keep your right leg exactly all the joints in one line. Then we are going to inhale, and as you exhale, slowly start walking forward. Choose any variation you like. You can even support your chin even, or you can just come all the way down. With the next breath, we slowly start walking back, and we will do kind of contra pose again. So this time, press the hands to the floor, keep the left leg backwards, and step forward with the right foot. Just feel the release around the left hip joint. First again, move your right heel closer to your groin and bring your knee more forward. This is also a great exercise for the ankle. We warm it up a little bit. And we stretch this Achilles. So you inhale, and as you exhale, maybe you can walk a little bit more forward with tip of the fingers. Let completely the right knee fall all the way forward. Then we slowly walk back to the center. Walk your feet opposite direction. Forward, right ankle, right knee together. Lift up and realize that we do not want to fight with this stretch around the left hip joint. We just want the hips led to come a little bit heavier down to the floor. Now again, we can add up the arms. So let's inhale, maybe lean a little bit more back to backward bend, and then exhale, hands in front of the chest. A bit of flow into the morning, waking up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Perfect. Let's place the hands back down. Gently press the hands to the floor. Lean back with your hips. And we want to come to a half saddle on the other side. So this time, left knee is bent. Again, you can use the pillow. Try to keep your knees together and the left toes facing backwards, never to the side, to protect the knee. You can take a few deep breaths in here, just observing how your knees are behaving this morning. Maybe every knee is different. Right knee was good. This one is a little bit more stiff, so you just stay here longer. If it feels good, you can walk your hands back and just give your chest a little bit space. You can press the hands to the floor, maybe gently look up. You can also place your elbows on the floor. Again, try to keep your knees together, pressing also the left hip to the floor. If it feels all good, just place your shoulders on the floor, stretching the arms up, maybe even hugging the elbows around your head. Try to stay relaxed. You can close your eyes wherever you are. We will slowly take a way back. So just place your hands again next to your buttocks. Bring your upper body back up. And this time we just want to lean forward with the help of the hands And we can softly take the left leg forward. Very good. We want to come to forward fold, but mostly in the morning we can feel very stiff around the neck spine, so we feel like this very uncomfortable pull around the spine. So we do a nice variation which will help us to keep the spine straight, but we also get as much stretch as possible. So we bend the knees, keep the feet on the floor, and we will just hug the knees underneath. So you're searching for the elbows. You place your chest and the belly touching the thighs and your knees. You keep the spine straight. You take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you just slowly start walking with your feet forward. So you're probably not going to overstretch, because this doesn't matter about the strength of your arms, that you pull yourself forward, but you just walk as far as comfortable. So work with your breath, always inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, maybe you walk a little bit further. If you feel it's enough, either around the hamstrings or around the spine, you just stay there. Take a few nice breaths between your shoulder blades to your neck. Maybe you can walk even a little bit further. And if you feel that you are flexible, you have a lot of space, or you practice this session maybe in the evening when you are already warmed up, you can even place the hands around the feet. And you inhale, and as you exhale, you come all the way forward. There are always an options. You can move your hips a little bit back. This will help you to keep the hips squared. And as you exhale again, come forward. One more deep breath in and out. And as we inhale, we just rise back all the way up. Feel the wave of the energy flowing through the body. Let's just bend your knees, crawling the toes underneath, coming back to the tabletop, and finally we will reach our first downward facing dog. So let's tuck the toes in, gently lean back, and then push the hands and your feet to the floor. Yes, perfect. Now again, stretching, we want to take care of the spine, and we want to create a bit more space in the lower back. So let's take a bigger, wider step with your feet, maybe on the edge of your mat. And just explore if it works for you, that you have more space around the sacrum. So as you exhale, you can actually come a little bit deeper to the downward dog. And you can keep on moving, maybe shifting the weight from right to the left, so you warm up the hips. Keep on moving with your head. You can bend your knees one by one. And whenever you feel you give yourself a bit of stretch, you can just bring your feet again closer, hip distance. We can also focus on the toes a little bit, so you can crawl the toes under and just lean a little bit more forward. Just take it easy. It's quite intense stretch on the front side of your foot. Perfect. So you can do it with the knees bent. You can try to stretch the knee and then slowly come back. Very good. Now as you inhale, we just look forward, start walking towards the hands. You can keep your knees nice and soft. And as we inhale, you look forward halfway up. And as you exhale, you can open your mouth and just let go. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale loudly. With the next inhale, we come all the way up. So stretch your arms up, 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 up. And as you exhale, place your hands in front of the chest. We stay just a little bit up. Just bring some energy from the head down to the body and ground with the feet down. So as you inhale, just stretch the arms up. And we are going to bend the elbows, hugging the elbows on the sides, stretching the sides of the body. So you just inhale, and as you exhale, let's slowly move to the side. Engage your core, squeeze the buttocks a little bit. And as you inhale, come back center, lift, elevate the shoulders a little bit. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and move to the side. Perfect. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, come to the side. Just one more time, very easy. Inhale, center. Exhale, come to the side. Perfect. We come back center, inhale, stretch the arms up. As you exhale, let's interlace the fingers behind your back. We give ourselves a little backward bend, so you completely relax the shoulders. You drop the head slightly back, and as you inhale, just send the hips forward. Move the fingers down towards the ground to look back. And as you exhale, start leaning forward, bend all the way forward, and relax your shoulders other way around. So look down on your shins, relax your head, and let the arms fall all the way over the head. Now, if your knees are a little bit soft, let's stretch just the right knee so the arms are falling more to the left side. So you give a great stretch to the hamstrings, and we also twist. Then you inhale, come back to the center, bend both knees, and exhale, stretch the left knee and drop the arms more to the right. One more time, inhale, center, knees bend, exhale, stretch the right knee, inhale, center, exhale, stretch the left knee. Perfect. Come back, slowly, gently release your arms, place the hands back on the floor, and start walking back to the downward facing dog. We add up a little stretch, so let's come to a three-legged dog. Shift the weight on the left foot, and as you inhale, just stretch the right leg up. Maybe walk the hands a little bit closer to the foot if it helps. And then you bend your right knee. Drop the heel towards the left side. And you can maybe even test your balance a little bit. So see if you can look towards your right foot under the left armpit. Stay at least for 2 deep breaths more. And then we slowly bring the right foot back down on the floor. Shift the weight on the right, and as you inhale, stretch the left leg all the way up. Bend the left knee and gently drop the foot towards the right. Again, you can even keep on looking down on your mat or look under the right armpit. Search for the left heel. Perfect. Slowly come back to the center, and as you inhale, let's come on tip of your toes, and as you exhale, just bend the knees, come back. Now, as we came on the tip of the toes probably stayed like tucked in. So this we want to keep for one of the last stretching the toes, as the toes are mostly squeezed in the shoes, and also we need to really wake them up and give them a little massage after the whole night. So we want to keep the toes in. Now we stay for a few breaths, and it's your decision how much intense you want this pose. So let's just keep on walking with your hands closer to your feet. Very good. And if you feel you can come even further, you can maybe place your hands above your knees, and you can maybe lean with all the weight backwards, keeping the toes under. Just do not fight against this pose, do not contract. Just try to breathe through and see what happens. Maybe you can melt a little bit deeper towards your toes. And just relax your shoulders. We take 2 more deep breaths. Try not to panic. Also try not to push away those sensations. Just be there. Become an observer. We will slowly start walking back with the hands. Yes, feel the release around the toes. You can take the toes out. You can move your ankles a little bit. Maybe move the toes different direction. And then we can gently tap the toes to the floor, so it's like a nice little massage. And as we started our sequence with the child's pose, we also gonna end up with this one, like a beautiful circle. So you can maybe choose different variation than you did before. This time I'm gonna place the arms around the body, forehead on the floor. And just let your body rest and absorb the whole practice you just did. So come back to your natural breath. See if you can deepen your breath. Longer inhale, longer exhale. And then we will slowly place the hands closer to the chest. And with the next inhale, we will just come back sitting on the heels or any other comfortable sitting position. You can keep your eyes closed. And before we finish the session, just notice how you feel. As we started with the little mantra and the vibrations, then the slow stretches, opening the chest, forward folds. So just let it all sink into your mind through the skin. When you feel you grounded back again and the energies got balanced, with the one more inhale, we are just going to open the arms to the sides and open the chest. And you can just repeat for yourself that you want to stay relaxed. You just want to open your arms for the whole new day, knowing that every day is a new beginning. You can start whatever seeds you planned into your mind. And with these open arms, it's just like a little sign that whatever situation will happen today, you will just receive it with arms opened, knowing that your life is a perfect flow. So as we take one more deep breath together, stretch the arms up, receive whatever will come today, and then you open your mouth and loudly exhale. Thank you very much for practicing. I hope you enjoyed this little soft stretch. I wish you a beautiful day and hope to see you again soon. Namaste.